Marvel Comics, The Uncanny X-Men, Trading Cards, 1992, all cards illustrated by Jimlee. Supervillains. Cerebro scan, subject, Magneto, real name, unrevealed, goes by Magnus, height, 6'2", weight, 190 pounds, group affiliation, none, first appearance, Uncanny X-Men #1. September 1963, energy projection, 6, mental powers, 2, strength, 2, fighting ability, 4, intelligence, 5, Magneto is the X-Men's oldest and most dangerous enemy. Viewing himself as the savior of mutantkin, Magneto has turned his absolute mastery of magnetism toward the creation of a new world order in which mutants rule over and hapless mankind. Determined to defend the mutants he sees as the subjects from any and all threats, Magneto never hesitates to use the most truthless means to achieve his noble ends. Extra fact: Magneto's base of operations is Deadpool, a colossal space spaceship. Cerebro scan, subject, Mr. Sinister, real name, unrevealed, height, 6'3", weight, 225 pounds, group affiliation, Marauders, first appearance, Uncanny X-Men #221, September 1987, energy projection, 3, mental powers, 6, strength, 4, fighting ability, 2, intelligence, 3, Mr. Sinister was the architect of one of the most brutal schemes ever to afflict mutantkin, gathering a band of vicious mutant killers, the Marauders. He set them loose to wipe out all mutant opposition, especially the X-Men. Then, he secretly cloned Jeangrey to create the insane Mad Ally Fire, who nearly destroyed the team, though Mr. Sinister ultimately lost his battle with the X-Men and, apparently, his life. It remains to be seen if this villain is truly gone for good. Extra fact: Mr. Sinister has tried to manipulate Cyclops since boyhood, because Cyclops' optic blast are the one force that can hurt him. Cerebro scan, subject, Deadpool, real name, unrevealed, height, 6, weight, 185 pounds, first appearance, New Mutants #98, February 1991, energy projection, 1, mental powers, 3, strength, 3, fighting ability, 7, intelligence, 4. Not much is known about Deadpool's past or identity. It is rumored that he is yet another product of the top-secret Weapon X project. Deadpool has proven to be one of the world's deadliest assassins, and a world-class chatterbox. Whenever he's on the attack, he always has something appropriately sinister to say. Extra fact: Deadpool has a long-standing association with the murderous Mr. Tilden. Cerebro scan, subject, Proteus, real name, Joseph McTaggart, height, variable, weight, variable, first appearance, Uncanny X-Men #126, October 1979, energy projection, 7, mental powers, 6, strength, 2, fighting ability, 2, intelligence, 2, accidentally freed from this containment cell and drive more in McTaggart's Mutant Research Center on Muir Island. The mutant menace known as Proteus would have used his power to manipulate reality to make himself the insane master of all existence had the X-Men not defeated him, a defeat made possible only by the X-Men's shocking discovery that Proteus was, in fact, Dr. McTaggart's son. Extra fact: Proteus can only be contained or destroyed by common metal. Cerebro scan, subject, Mojo 2, real name, Mojo 2, height, unknown, weight, unknown, first appearance, X-Men Annual #1, April 1992, energy projection, 1, mental powers, 1, strength, 1, fighting ability, 4, intelligence, 1, Mojo 2 is one of the extra-dimensional beings known as the Spineless Ones. In his dimension of media entertainment, Mojo 2 has fought to gain control of the ratings that make his opponents so successful. In order to do this, he has to gain control of the top-rated media stars of the X-Men. Extra fact: one of Mojo 2's goals is to enslave the creative genius of the genetic inventor who creates a long shot. Cerebro scan, subject, Juggernaut, real name, Kane Marco, height, 6'10", weight, 900 pounds, first appearance, Uncanny X-Men #12, July 1965, energy projection, 2, mental powers, 1, strength, 6, fighting ability, 3, intelligence, 2. King Marco, evil stepbrother of the X-Men's leader, Professor X, long harbored a secret hatred for his more distinguished sibling. Then one fateful day, he acquired the power to strike back at Xavier when he discovered the mystic gem of Sidorak and was transformed by its awesome magical energies into a human juggernaut. Now, superhumanly strong and virtually unstoppable, he seeks vengeance on both Professor X and his student, the X-Men. Extra fact: the juggernaut is vulnerable to psychic attack when his protective helmet is removed. Cerebro scan. Subject: Sentinels. Real name: inapplicable. Height: 20 feet. Weight: 30 tons. First appearance: Uncanny X-Men number 14. November 1965. Energy projection: 5. Mental powers: 1. Strength. 6. Fighting ability. 4. Intelligence. 2. No foe has threatened the X-Men as persistently throughout their history as the murderous Sentinels. These giant robots were designed for only one purpose: to hunt down and destroy all mutants, and only the X-Men have prevented the relentless killing machines from fulfilling their program. But with each encounter, the Sentinels learn from their mistakes and come back stronger than before. Extra fact: the Sentinels may have the last laugh. The X-Men give glimpse of possible future Earth, dominated by the Sentinels. Cerebro scan. Subject: Gideon. Real name: Gideon. Height: 6'7". Weight: 220 pounds. Group affiliation: The Prophets. First appearance: New Mutants number 98. February 1991. The outlandish antics of Gideon only serve to mask the evil ambition of this power broker. He has allied himself with the unsuspecting ex-New Mutant Sunspot, and together they have taken the corporate world by storm. Gideon's finances and assets make him one of the richest men in America, but his mutant ability to duplicate the powers of his mutant foes makes him one of the most dangerous men on Earth. Extra fact: unknown to Sunspot, Gideon is responsible for the death of his father. Cerebro scan. Subject: Mask. Real name: unrevealed. Height: 5'6". Weight: 140 pounds. Group affiliation: Morlocks. First appearance: Uncanny X-Men number 169, May 1983. Energy projection: 2. Mental powers: 1. Strength. 2. Fighting ability. 2. Intelligence. 2. In the dark tunnels beneath Manhattan, they fearfully whisper the name Mask, the misshapen mutant whose soul is as twisted as his face. He can reshape human flesh with a touch and uses that power to change the features of others, usually with horrifying results. His cruelty and petty tyranny recently earned him the leadership of the Morlocks, a group of mutants living underground. Now there's no telling what war schemes he'll unleash. Extra fact: Mask is immune to his own power. There's nothing he can do to fix his own scarred face. Cerebro scan. Subject: Shiva. Real name: Shiva. Height: 7'6". Weight: 500 pounds. First appearance: Wolverine number 50, January 1992. Energy projection: 5. Mental powers: 1. Strength. 6. Fighting ability. 6. Intelligence. 4. The watchdog of the mysterious Project X. Shiva is a computer-generated entity designed to prevent Wolverine from learning the secrets of his shrouded past. Shiva cannot die, for it is not truly alive, and its programming allows for the creation of new bodies each time an old one is defeated. Shiva's incredible adamantium blades coat its body, and he has that one thing on his mind: the destruction of Wolverine. Extra fact: Shiva never falls for the same attack twice. It's programmed to learn from its mistakes. Cerebro scan. Subject: Apocalypse. Real name: unrevealed. Height: 7 feet. Weight: unknown. First appearance: X Factor number 5, July 1986. Energy projection: 5. Mental powers: 2. Strength. 6. Fighting ability. 2. Intelligence. 5. The megalomaniacal mutant villain known as Apocalypse believes a total war between humans and mutants is inevitable, in order to weed out those he feels are weak and unsuitable for the coming conflict. He manipulates mutants into battling one another, calculating that with the help of the strongest and most ruthless survivors he can conquer the world and become ruler of all but man and mutant. Extra fact: Apocalypse is more than several thousand years old. Cerebro scan, subject, Sabretooth, real name, Victor Creed, height, 6'6", weight, 275 pounds, first appearance, Iron Fist number 14, August 1977, energy projection, 1, mental powers, 1, strength, 2, fighting ability, 7, intelligence, 2, Sabretooth is just one of the several man-made killers created by the Weapon X project. Once an ally of Wolverine, he is now one of the most vicious of the X-Men's foes. He has an incredible healing factor that makes him immune to most drugs and poisons, and he has greater endurance than most human beings. With his spears and claws, sharp teeth and innate savagery, Sabretooth has a bloodlust that is rivaled only by his hate for Wolverine. Extra fact, Victor Creed uses his deadly abilities as a professional assassin. Cerebro scan, subject, Mojo, real name, Mojo, height, unknown, weight, unknown, first appearance, Longshot Limited Series number 3, November 1985, energy projection, 1, mental powers, 1, strength, 1, fighting ability, 1, intelligence, 4, the hideous alien creature known as Mojo is the absolute ruler of an entire planet located in a parallel dimension. Mojo's world exists solely to provide him with his own twisted concept of entertainment. One planet of slaves is not enough for this grotesque genius. However, into the world he called Etymos is our own Earth. Only the continuous vigilance of the X-Men prevents our world from falling prey to Mojo's mad, merciless whims. Extra fact, Mojo has created his own team of mutant youngsters, known as the X-Babies. Cerebro scan, subject, Caliban, real name, unrevealed, height, 6'4", weight, 250 pounds, first appearance, Uncanny X-Men number 148, July 1981, energy projection, 1, mental powers, 3, strength, 1, fighting ability, 1, intelligence, 2, born with white skin and large, bulging eyes, Caliban was marked as a mutant and cast into the depths of the Morley tunnels. There, his mutant powers flourished until the evil marauders decimated Edemus with Morlocks. Alone and seeking revenge, Caliban was found by the Fiend Apocalypse and given incredible strength. Now, he searches the world for other mutant outcasts who would serve as newfound master. Extra fact, one of Caliban's mutant powers is the ability to generate fear in his opponents.
Cerebro scan, subject, Gatecrasher, real name, Gatecrasher, height, 8'3", weight, 1,111 pounds, group affiliation, Technit, first American appearance, Excalibur Special Edition number 1, 1988, energy projection, 1, mental powers, 2, strength, 3, fighting ability, 3, intelligence, 2, Gatecrasher is the leader of the Technite group of bounty hunters from various other dimensional worlds. In addition to her great strength, she also possesses low-level telepathic abilities. Armed with wrist blasters and other technological devices, the massively proportioned mercenary literally throws her weight around when bullying her henchmen into carrying out her profit-making plans. Extra fact, the lizard-like yap can always be found on Gatecrasher's shoulder, and his Gatecrasher's means a teleportation.
Cerebro scan, subject, The Brood, real name, inapplicable, height, 8 feet in length, weight, unknown, first appearance, Uncanny X-Men number 155, March 1982, energy projection, 1, mental powers, 1, strength, 3, fighting ability, 4, intelligence, 3, one of the most terrifying alien races humanity has ever faced. The brood reproduce by hatching their eggs inside living hosts, transforming them into their kind. Only the heroic efforts of the X-Men have prevented these ruthless masters of bioengineering and weaponry from establishing the reign of terror on Earth, traveling through intergalactic space in their living space whale starships. The brood are a constant threat to all life in the universe. Extra fact, the brood are able to absorb the special qualities of the beings they use as host bodies. Cerebro scan, subject, Blob, real name, Fred J. Dukes, height, 5'10", weight, 510 pounds, group affiliation, Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, first appearance, Uncanny X-Men number 3, January 1964, energy projection, 1, mental powers, 1, strength, 6, fighting ability, 2, intelligence, 2. The bloated, bludgeoning blob is one of the X-Men's oldest and most dangerous enemies. His powerful mutant body is nearly impervious to harm and cannot be directly moved by an outside force. Not the most intelligent of individuals, the blob makes up with brute force what he lacks in brains. Extra fact: before turning to a life of crime, the blob earned a living as a performer in a carnival freak show. Cerebro scan. Subject: Strife. Real name: unrevealed. Height: 6'8". Weight: 350 pounds. Group affiliation: Mutant Liberation Front. First appearance: New Mutants number 87. March 1990. Energy projection: 1. Mental powers. 2. Strength. 2. Fighting ability. 6. Intelligence. 5. Little is known about the origins of the man called Strife, appearing almost out of nowhere. He turned several disgruntled mutants into a crack terrorist team and sent them out to wreak havoc in the name of mutant supremacy. Although he seems to be fighting for the rights of his fellow mutants, Strife's true motivations, as well as his connection to Cable, the leader of X-Force, have yet to be revealed. Extra fact: Strife is an exact physical duplicate of X-Force's leader Cable. Cerebro scan. Subject: Warwolves. Roster: Ducks, Scarper, Popsy, Jacko. First appearance: Excalibur Special Edition number 1. 1988. These savage, silver-skinned stalkers were sent to Earth by Mojo, the spineless ruler of an alternate dimension, to hunt down Phoenix of the superhero group Excalibur. The Warwolves possess the ability to drain the life essence from their prey, and then don the skin and clothing of their victims, able to masquerade as anything they can skin. The Warwolves are the most cunning predators that Excalibur has ever faced. Extra fact: the Warwolves are just one of the many artificially created races found on Mojo's Otherworld. Cerebro scan. Subject: Omega Red. Real name: Arcady Raw Savage. Height: 6'6". Weight: 300 pounds. First appearance: X-Men number 4, January 1992. Energy projection: 3. Mental powers: 3. Strength. 2. Fighting ability. 7. Intelligence. 2. Created during the Cold War and locked in cryogenic deep freeze because he was too dangerous to control. The Russian super soldier known as Omega Red was later revived and recruited by the ruthless ninja assassins known as the Hand. Under their tutelage, he has learned to control his aura of death, an energy field that drains the life force of anyone near him. Combined with his carbonadium tendrils, Omega Red's powers make any battle with him a brush with death. Extra fact: Omega Red's cybernetic tendrils flexible like graphite but fused with adamantium were surgically grafted to his body. Cerebro scan. Subject: Black Tom Cassidy. Real name: Tom Cassidy. Height: 5'11". Weight: 155 pounds. First appearance: Uncanny X-Men number 101. October 1976. Energy projection: 3. Mental powers: 1. Strength. 2. Fighting ability. 2. Intelligence. 3. Related to Banshee and Sauron, the villainous Black Tom Cassidy is not a kissing cousin. This Irish-born villain has allied himself with the unstoppable Juggernaut, and together they have vowed to annihilate the X-Men. Recently, they held a group of executives for ransom, including the ex-New Mutant Sunspot, until X-Force and Spider-Man defeated him. However, Black Tom disappeared in an explosive, and his whereabouts are unknown. Extra fact: Black Tom is a mutant who can channel energy through his shoulder to create bursts of destructive force.
Cerebro scan. Subject: Mystique. Real name: Raven Darkholm. Height: 5'10". Weight: 120 pounds. First appearance: Ms. Marvel number 16, April 1978. Energy projection: 1. Mental powers: 1. Strength. 2. Fighting ability. 4. Intelligence. 3. Few mutants are as enigmatic and unpredictable as the mysterious Mystique. Her shape-shifting powers allow her to assume the appearance of anyone. As the leader of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, she was the sworn enemy of the X-Men. Later, as the head of Freedom Force, she came to their rescue. Now that she's on her own again, no one knows where or when Mystique will show up next, but you can bet it'll be when you least expect it. Extra fact: Mystique is the foster mother of the X-Man Rogue, having raised her since childhood.
Cerebro scan, subject, SAURON, real name, Carl Legos, height, 7 feet, weight, 200 pounds, group affiliation, Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, first appearance, Uncanny X-Men number 16, August 1969, energy projection, 1, mental powers, 5, strength, 4, fighting ability, 2, intelligence, 3, Carl Legos was cursed to drain the life energy of others to survive, but an attempt to feed on the mutant life energy of Havok transformed him into the terrifying man-beast called SAURON. His savage strength, hypnotic powers and unquenchable thirst for life energy make him one of the X-Men's deadliest enemies. Extra fact, Legos' terrible curse is the result of a prehistoric reptile's bite that he received while exploring the lost world known as the Savage Land.
Cerebro scan, subject, Saturnine, real name, Opal Luna Saturnine, height, 5'11", weight, 130 pounds, first appearance, Excalibur Special Edition number 1, September 1987, energy projection, 1, mental powers, 1, strength, 1, fighting ability, 2, intelligence, 5, Saturnine is the strong right arm of the Universal Guardian Roma, daughter of Merlin. It was by Merlin's command that Saturnine arranged the formation of the Britain-based superhero team Excalibur, which she accomplished so well that neither Excalibur nor Roma were aware of her actual purpose. Though Saturnine has not demonstrated any superhuman powers, her presence alone always puts her in charge and she'd have it no other way. Extra fact, Saturnine has counterparts in almost every dimension, ranging from the mildly manipulative to the utterly evil.
Cerebro scan, subject, Toad, real name, Mortimer Twinbee, height, 5'8", weight, 260 pounds, group affiliation, Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, first appearance, Uncanny X-Men number 4, March 1964, energy projection, 1, mental powers, 1, strength, 2, fighting ability, 1, intelligence, 4, a pathetic, misshapen outcast since childhood. The Toad has used his superhuman leaping powers and knowledge of advanced technology to make himself a worthy henchman of Magneto, as well as a formidable criminal in his own right. Even so, his desperate need for acceptance has led him to seek the friendship of both hero and villain alike, only to find bitter rejection, and even more reason to continue his evil ways. Extra fact, the Toad's greatest ambition is to win the heart of the woman he loves, Quicksilver's sister, the Scarlet Witch. Cerebro scan, subject, Shadow King, real name, Marvelcomics, height, verbal, weight, variable, first appearance, Uncanny X-Men number 117, January 1979, energy projection, 1, mental powers, 6, strength, 1, fighting ability, 1, intelligence, 3, Farouk was the first evil mutant that professorx battled. After his apparent demise, Farouk survived as a spirit who inhabited the bodies of others. He renamed himself the Shadow King and fueled his power on the hate and rage of his victims. After years of feeding, he resurfaced and took mental control of the X-Men. professorx defeated him once more, but the price of this victory was costly. professorx's legs had again been crippled. Extra fact, professorx's first encounter with the Shadow King was one of the events that led him to form the X-Men.
Cerebro scan, subject, White Queen, real name, Emma Frost, height, 5'10", weight, 125 pounds, group affiliation, Hellfire Club, first appearance, Uncanny X-Men number 129, May 1980, energy projection, 1, mental powers, 6, strength, 2, fighting ability, 2, intelligence, 4, what the White Queen's ravishing beauty can't get. Her irresistible mutagenic abilities guarantee and to better compete with the heroic X-Men, she formed evil hellions to do her dirty work. Aided by her awesome telepathic powers, the White Queen has proven to be a ruthless businesswoman whose desire for domination makes her a chilling opponent in the bordering war on the battlefield. Extra fact, the White Queen was the original teacher of the X-Force strongmen known as Warpath.
Cerebro scan, subject, Mastermind, real name, Jason Lingard, height, 5'10", weight, 140 pounds, first appearance, Uncanny X-Men number 4, March 1964, Energy Projection, 1, Mental Powers, 6, Strength, 1, Fighting Ability, 1, Intelligence, 2, The Cunning. Sinister Mastermind possesses a mutant ability to cast powerful hypnotic illusions so perfect that they are indistinguishable from reality. Even those who are aware of what Mastermind is doing are inclined to treat these images as though they are real. Mastermind has frequently employed his powers for his own personal gain, but has always been thwarted by the X-Men. Extra fact: Mastermind often uses his Illusion casting power to make himself appear more handsome than he actually is.
Cerebro scan. Subject, Deathbird. Real name, unknown. Height, 5'8", weight, 180 pounds. First appearance, Miss Marvel number 9, September 1977. Energy projection, 1. Mental powers, 1. Strength, 3. Fighting ability, 6. Intelligence, 4. Deathbird is the former empress of the Shi'ar Empire, deposed with the X-Men's help. Her alien metabolism is superior to a human's, and thus she possesses incredible strength, endurance and speed. Deathbird is armed with razor-sharp wing spurs, vicious talons and deadly, compact javelins. She is a warrior to be feared, and her berserker rages even match those of Wolverine. Extra fact: like all Shi'ar, Deathbird has a plume of feathers instead of a head of hair, and she has wings that allow her to fly. Cerebro scan. Subject, Lady Deathstrike. Real name, Yuriko Darkwood. Height, 5'10", weight, 150 pounds. First appearance, Alpha Flight number 33, April 1986. Energy projection, 1. Mental powers, 1. Strength, 3. Fighting ability, 6. Intelligence, 4. Lady Deathstrike was once a normal human samurai, but the evil spiral transformed her into a deadly cyborg. Armed with razor-sharp cybernetic claws and sheathed in alien body armor, Lady Deathstrike has allied herself with a deadly cyborg named Pierce and his band of mercenaries, the Reavers. She has dedicated her life to the destruction of Wolverine and if need be will go through all the X-Men to get him. Extra fact: Lady Deathstrike's father developed the process that gave Wolverine his adamantium-bonded skeleton and claws.
Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for upcoming videos of other Marvel and DC trading cards. You can also visit my shorts video for individual cards. Don't forget to subscribe and hit notification.